First cast. No, it's probably hard to see, but looks like there's some good fish following it. After this cast, I'm probably gonna switch to worms. Should be knocking them dead. Cast number 1 with a smaller piece of worm here. Oh yeah, I got him. Oh dude, that's a feisty one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Oh, he's pulling me downstream so far. I don't have a net. I want to freaking get him in so I can get a picture. Yeah, this might be a good eating size actually. No. Look at that guy right there. That's my biggest smallie in a long time. Pretty fish. I was trolling and didn't even realize I was getting a bite until my pole just slammed over, and what a ferocious fighting fish. If we catch a bunch of these, we may keep some of these because I heard they're really good to eat, but nice like 11, 12 inch bass. We'll take it. Well, it's probably gonna be hard for you guys to see, but there he goes. Finally released him after getting some pictures. It was a nice fish. Seems like most fish up here are like that, bigger than the ones I caught last weekend for sure. Great way to start the day though. It took a little longer than I thought, but this is more promising I think than it was last week, so that's cool. Got another one. Does not feel as big at all. Nope, just a little guy. This is more like the size of the ones I was catching last weekend, if they can hold still. Little guy. Goodbye. Fish number 2, we went from a brute to a dink. We were told this area is fished out, and it may be, but this is like some random little, I guess, slough, like boat ramp type place. It's not like a designated boat ramp, but we got the raft down here, and my uncle's in his pontoon. He's caught a few, I've caught 2 now, in just a matter of a couple of minutes. So I think in my opinion right now, from what it looks like, the minute we run out of worms is the minute we stop catching fish. However, I do have a ton of soft plastics with me, as well as other baits, crankbaits, jerk baits, stuff like that. It's like this river, especially in a raft, doesn't look like there's a lot of current. It's a lot harder to row back up than you would think it would be. So yeah, I've got a long ways to go to get back up there, especially if I go down far, which is going to be hard, but I guess there's more fish down there. So we're going to fish this stretch. Since there's seemingly a ton of fish in here, we may not need to go anywhere else. So stay tuned. Just shy where I wanted to hit. You can even see right there, there's some small ones right there swimming on the bottom. Okay, so there's a big, looks like a pumpkin seed I'm trying to catch. Got him. Oh, dude. I've been trying to sight fish that fish forever. That's the coolest looking pumpkin seed I've ever seen. Wow, get a load of this. I think this fish was protecting eggs or something. A nest, because he kept swarming back when I would cast near it. Wow, that's some of the coolest colors I have ever seen on a fish. I'd almost fry this guy up and eat him, but I think it's a mom with eggs. All right, don't come off just yet. I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon. Look at that fish though. Man, it's so cool. I mean, you got the orange fins, you got the blue all over its body. I've never seen a sunfish quite like this. And their average size is 4 to 6 inches. They can grow up to 12 inches. So this is a pretty sizable fish right here. They're everywhere in the river, but I've never seen nor caught one until last weekend. And this is probably one of the biggest ones I've seen. I think this guy's toast. You should take a picture of this one and send it to me, since I can't. All right, we're gonna release this fish. Hopefully he, or probably she, makes it. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna have to eat this fish, which I was planning on keeping smallmouth anyway. I didn't think I would catch any pumpkin seeds this big. I would hate to kill, you know, such a pretty fish, but I'm also curious to see what it would taste like. Probably an old fish. They're cousins of bluegill, and the same family as bluegill. They actually a lot harder fighting fish, I would say. They're brutes for their size. It looks like I may be doing a catch and cook on this guy. So unexpected, but well, that's dinner menu item number 1, unless she somehow starts kicking off pretty soon, although she's lost so much blood, I don't think she's gonna make it. So try not and let this fish go to waste, and hopefully it tastes really good, because I think it will. All right, time to get out the stringer. Good thing is that, like the smallmouth, no limit on number or size, so we're really not hurting the population at all. In fact, we could be doing the river a service here. Yeah, that's I guess this is turning into a catch and cook now, which means if I catch any more sizable ones, I'll keep them. And I was planning on keeping some smallmouth in the first place, just didn't think I'd get any pumpkin seeds this big, so. Oh, this is not good. Are you kidding me?
And that door back there, that door kind of door back there, is kind of open.
Fucking
The center console and the ashtray thing was open.
Luckily,
I unlocked it, or I locked it.
Luckily.
Then I walked down here because I seen something on the floor over there, and then I got closer, then I realized it busted out that dude's window.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I bet you it was that loud ass car that we heard. Did you hear that loud car taking off? It was very loud. Like, it had like a exhaust, loud ass exhaust. Bet you that's the car.
I think so. Did you see any plates or anything, or like what kind of car it was?
No,
Man.
Yep.
I think, luckily I took my wallet out. I almost didn't. But I had 2 pairs of sunglasses. One of them was like my nice pair. From what I remember, it was a lot of cheap, like charging cords that I don't have now for my drone. Cords that I probably don't have for my GoPro now.
I mean, my doors were locked, but still, obviously they looked in mine, because, I mean, but I really don't have anything that's...
I should have locked my door.
No, they would do. They broke out this guy's window.
Yeah, and that's the first thing my parents are gonna say when I get home. Oh, why didn't you lock the door? It's like, I just saved you a window.
Yeah,
I can sacrifice my for a window.
Yeah, they broke into this dude's car. So whatever he had feels even worth a rap star above it.
Yeah,
that's the first thing I question too is
yeah, I was like, this area is kind of sketchy.
Oh, yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. There's no...
I'm kicking my ass.
There's no what's or this. But then I walked over here and they broke into this guy's car.
You just make sure it's not these people, I guess. Yeah, this guy's window is... You can see the bag and the rope.
They fucking grabbed something. I don't know what, but...
Should we call the cops? I mean, they did bust somebody else's window, so...
I can hear it too.
I kind of had a feeling, but I was like, you know, I got all my valuable stuff there. If somebody just looked through my bag and was like, okay, this is all shit, but they're too fucking lazy. They just take the whole thing and then find out there's nothing good in there later.
That's why I was gonna come up earlier, but then just like, maybe just what got me is where it started and it took off. So they parked down the road and they walked up here.
Dude, I'm just mad because that was my favorite backpack. And like I said, most of the stuff in there was, you know, kind of just, you know, random. But now I don't have cords to charge my stuff with and all that. And I don't know which ones I don't have now because that was my camping backpack. Yeah, I think the keys, yeah, it's in the backpack. Yeah, my guess is, I mean...
Backpack. Like I said, I heard the car turn on down there, and it was loud. I mean, I heard it take off. you know, start up and drive down. And so I'm assuming they. It's weird because I didn't hear it coming up.
Yeah, I mean, I was just sitting out there in the raft, and he was like, "Hey, did you have anything in your car?" I was like, "Hopefully you're kidding," because, you know, I did have something in my car. I had a full backpack, and so luckily I'd take my wallet and phone out, all that stuff. Super valuable stuff was gone, but so there was probably the most expensive things. I mean, besides the backpack, there was like $70 pair of sunglasses, like, you know, $70 pair of earbuds, or $100. I don't know how much they were.
Right. So the backpack, what kind of backpack was it?
It was like a black Sierra. I forgot what exactly they're called, Sierra something. Yeah, it was just like, just had kind of random stuff in there. Fortunately, I'd gotten most of the really valuables out, but...
You know how much the backpack costs?
I would assume maybe around $100, maybe less, maybe 60. I know their backpacks are kind of expensive.
Yeah. Is there anything in there that you remember specifically? Like stuff that I should be looking for, pawn shops and stuff like that, or?
I wouldn't think it would be worth that much. I mean, it's mostly just, you know, irritation from the principle of it, you know, more than actually, like I said, yeah, I had just a bunch of chargers, like for my camera and for my drone and the stuff. Luckily, the devices themselves weren't actually in the bag, so.
Got it. Was there anything else taken from inside of the car other than the backpack? You said sunglasses?
Yeah, I did have two other pairs in there. It's like a $70. There's this brand called Blenders. Like, they're on the internet. I found them, and so there's like some
those
other.
Are gone?
Yeah, and then there's like some cheaper ones from Walmart. There's a pair of like Skull Candy earbuds. And there's just some other items in there. Yeah, it was mostly just cords and stuff like that. It was like the actual backpack itself is probably the biggest loss other than the sunglasses. And I did open up the trunk. Luckily, I did take my coolers and stuff out of the trunk, but the only thing I had back there was my shoes and just a towel and some other stuff. That stuff's all there, so nothing in the back seat. I haven't checked the glove box, so I don't think there's anything in there to begin with, so.
Okay. The sunglasses and stuff was the center console?
I think everything was in my bag.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think they actually took anything out of the center console.
Okay.
Because I don't think there was anything in there from what I can remember.
Okay. Do you want to check real quick and make sure? Do you have a driver's license?
Yeah, it's in my wallet, which is in one of these bags. Yeah, I mean, I would guess from the looks of it, that's probably all that was in the glove box, was just napkins and manual and that kind of thing. Fortunately, I left it unlocked and it saved a couple windows from being smashed.
Yeah.
But didn't work out so well for that guy.
Person in this truck, they're coming up right now?
That guy's just down there.
Okay.
Yeah, the GMC is the guy's coming up now.
Okay, got it. And the person that owns the 4Runner, we don't know?
No, there's two gentlemen in that car. And
they went up a ways,
yeah,
I think. So
they're not back yet?
No.
No. Should we wait to get the raft up?
Yeah.
I took most of the stuff out. I mean, there's like one cooler, life jacket, food, and then the oars and seats. Should be pretty light once we carry it up.
And maybe if he's missing something a little more identifiable and can find that stuff and track down your stuff, I'll reach out to you. You have any questions for me?
I got nothing.
Fair enough. All right, man. Well, hopefully you have a better day.
Yeah.
This kind of stuff doesn't usually happen out in Elkton, so yeah, if anything comes up or you have any questions or you notice anything else missing, feel free to reach out to me at that number on the card, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
What about for that guy?
Which one?
The guy with the broken window?
So I left a business card in his weather stripping or whatever, so that when he gets back, he can call. I'll take pictures and do everything that I can without going inside of the car.
Right.
But I'll have him give me a call when he gets back to the car and figure out what's actually missing.
Yeah.
The only good thing is, though, if they would have stole my car, they would have found that eventually, unless somebody destroyed it or something.
Sucks. It just feels like I jinxed it. You know, first thing I asked the guy, is there anything? But something just in my gut, dude. Just something.
Yeah, you know, I was so excited to get out there, I just kind of forgot about it. Because I kind of, you know, thought a little uneasy not seeing my stuff, you know.